All right. Shalom. First and foremost, before I get started, I'd like to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Racha HaKodash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who taught me this truth and rule well. Peace and blessings unto the hopeful elect, pushing his word throughout the four corners of the earth in truth, righteousness, and sincerity. To you, I say Shalom. This is the brother Yeshaya coming at you again through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. The title of this lesson, I'm gonna pretty much give it. I'm pretty much name it. Trump hit the ground running. All right, and I'm talking about as soon as Trump came into office, he pretty much gave a lot of or signed a lot of executive orders, man. You know, something around like 200 or something like that, right? But I got this article just touching in on that, right, from the New York Times. It says Trump's executive orders reversing Biden's policies and attacking the deep state. So he's trying to do so. Pretty much what he's doing is doing the whole 180. Pretty much the exact opposite than what the Biden administration did, right? And that's pretty much what I'm gonna touch on because a lot of the executive orders that he's giving, you know, uh, is gonna change everything. It's gonna change a lot of things the way America operates as well, right? Brothers have seen, a lot of things that he's doing to some of the plans, you know, with the AI, with the One Health thing. Well, I don't know if he's doing the whole One Health uh, infrastructure, but um, he's doing the AI, right? Um, Working with Elon Musk and all this and that to try to get that, set up. Which what that's leading to. That's all leading to, the beast system being implemented and ultimately the mark of the beast, being enforced, right? But just touching on a little bit on this, it says the president's moved swiftly in his first hours in office, signing a slew of executive orders in front of a roaring crowd, and then in the Oval Office, right? And let me read a little bit more. It says President Trump on Monday issued a barrage of executive orders kicking off his presidency with a muscular use of power. You see, he's showing his power, man. Now that he's in office, he feels like he's a man now, right? Citing all these executive orders, some of them that have to, be processed through court because some of them might be unconstitutional or whatever, right? But the point is, this man is showing his force, showing his authority, right? This man is behaving like a Caesar, man, like an emperor, like a no. Most people like to call him a tyrant, which, hey, we're seeing, man, that whole Roman vibration, all that is coming back through him. You see, but let me continue on a little bit more. Um, it says kicking off his presidency with a muscular use of power intended to signal a sharp reversal from existing policies on issues including immigration, the environment, and diversity initiatives. It says the flurry execution or executive actions was an effort to roll back many of President Joseph R. Biden Jr.'s most significant domestic policies, primarily on climate and immigration. Right, and we saw what happened. Oh, you see what's going on with the whole immigration thing, right? They're kicking Jake out of here. They're having all these ICE raids. You know what I'm saying? Here, one of the brothers just sent us on the chat. Over here in Charlotte, you have ICE over here raiding, getting Jake out of here. You already know they're having, little operations going around throughout the country, right? And that's going to continue. But, this is all, all these plans, all these ideas is really the will of the Lord to fulfill prophecy, right? When you go into, let me get this real quick. Let me get Proverbs 21 and verse 1. It says, the king's heart is in the hand of Yahweh, as the waters of as the rivers of water, he turneth it whithersoever he will. Right? When you read this in the NLT, it says the king's heart is like a stream of water directed by the Lord. He gives it wherever he please. He guides it wherever he pleases. You see, so all these executive orders, all these actions that we see, Trump is doing, really is all the will of the Lord. You know what I'm saying? Esau is playing is that devil that the Bible speaks of, and he's playing it very well. You know, he's fitting real well to prophecy, man. Right? But again, this is all the will of the Lord, man. The MOTB is all the will of the Lord. Everything that's gonna come to pass, again, it's all the will of the Lord, man. You can't run from it. You can't hide it. I mean, you can't hide from it, right? All these things is gonna come to pass, and hey, it's gonna hit America, man. All you Americans, all you people here, man, it's gonna hit y'all hard because y'all voted for this guy. So now you're gonna have to, accept everything that comes with this man. You already heard what he was talking about, a couple years ago about reinstituting, the guillotine and the firing squad, and what I'm saying, talking about how if you talk against a small hat, that's pretty much a penalty of death, right? Or if an American, or if an illegal, kills an American citizen, that's means enough to pretty much put him to death, right? But again, hey, this is all the will of the Lord. The Most High is guiding this man to be the devil that he is. You know what I'm saying? He sent angels down, like the scripture says. Let me see if I can find it real quick. Um, Salakia. I can't remember how it goes, but pretty much along the lines of Proverbs 21:1, right? How pretty much says how the Most High pretty much sends angels to put something in their minds or in the ear when they sleep, right? But just all, going back to what I'm saying, that the Most High is in charge. The Most High puts these thoughts in these people's hearts, right? Your political leaders, all that, man, right? Like it says, the king's heart is in the hand of Yahweh, as the rivers of water. He turneth it whithersoever he will. The Most High is in full control, right? That's another reason why we should have full faith in Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, right? Not be doubting, because again, the whole playbook is already written. The book is already written. The gameplay, how the game is gonna go. What round is gonna in what round this is gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? What the ultimate outcome of the game is gonna be, right? We understand that the elect are gonna win. Righteousness is gonna win. Wickedness is gonna lose. You know what I'm saying? The opposing side, right? The home team is gonna win, right? The other team on the opposing side, hey, at this round, this is gonna happen. On the or on the second quarter, this is gonna happen. Third quarter, this is gonna happen. Right, fourth quarter, right? The Most High has everything set up on how this man is gonna operate and how he's gonna do things. But let me get another one. Let me get Proverbs, just to back that point up. Proverbs 20:24. It says, "Man's goings are of Yahweh. How can a man then understand his own way?" You see. So the Most High, is in charge. Like I said, verse 24 in the NLT, it says, "The Lord directs our steps. So why try to understand everything along the way?" So, hey, again, man's goings are of the Lord, man. Right? The prophets being out here, that's not, or us being out here and pushing this word, that's not of our own volition, right? The Most High is the one that's moving us to do these things, right? We're just puppets in this um, grand play, right? And all we're doing is playing the script. Now, I want to get Isaiah because I want to go back to that point that I mentioned. These people that voted for Trump, right? You're gonna have to accept everything that he's gonna bring out. A lot of the stuff you ain't gonna like. You know what I'm saying? But this is Isaiah 19 and verse 4. It says, "And the Egyptians will I give over into the hand of a cruel lord, and a fierce king shall rule over them, saith the Lord, the so like it saith the Lord Yahweh of hosts." You see? So hey, prepare for this man to turn up, man. Prepare for this man to show his horns. All right. Hey, like I said, I've said it in my previous videos, we're coming to the time of the end, right? 4 years of Trump, unless something happens to him, and causes a civil war. Because I believe that, man, if something happens to this man, yeah, if this man goes out, yeah, this man, hey, that can very well trigger a civil war, right? But hey, we're gonna have 4 years of this man of implementing executive orders. You know, we're gonna start seeing more of that. Roman vibration being pushed. All right, we're gonna start seeing more of his plans, more of his more of this circus. You know what I'm saying? And it's entertaining, to see America go out. It's entertaining. Uh, Looking at different things, prophecy, looking at what this man is doing. There's a lot of videos going out right now about this man. We just saw a video of him, over here dancing with the sword in his hand. Hey, but that just goes to show you, man. Hey, this man, hey, that's almost like an omen in a sense. Now we understand this man is the wicked, and his blessing is a sword, right? But hey, that can be hey, I take that as an omen. This man's going to use a sword to come down upon Jake. We're gonna see. We're gonna see how things are gonna play out. But this man could be the one to start Jacob's trouble. He's already going for you, Jake's, right? We're gonna start seeing a lot of mass deportations, a lot of collateral damage in the midst of that. Hey, and we'll see what goes down further down the line. This is barely the first couple of days this man's been in, and he hit the ground running. Like I said, first day he came in, boom, executive orders. Like I said, and that's just the beginning. Imagine, here in the next couple months, right? But again, this is all just the will of the Lord. Prophecy, man, for the sake of prophecy, right? The scripture says that his word will not go out void. Hey, the prophets have prophesied about it. The word of the Most High has been out here talking about this. Now it's time for it to work, man. Now it's time for it to come to pass. Now let's get 1 Thessalonians 5 and verse 3. It says, "For when they say, for when they shall Salakia, for when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them, as travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape." You see? And that's for all the people that voted, man. That voted for this man, that believed in this man. Right? What does this man promise you? Safety, a golden age of America. But when you look at what happened during the golden age of America, it only benefited you these Edomites. It didn't benefit you, Jakes. Jakes was down and out, man. Jake was getting lynched. You had, I believe, that was during the time of the Jim Crow laws were in place. Man, it's a lot of things, man. That Jake don't understand, man. Jake really believes that this man is different now. He has changed. That he, what I'm saying, now now he's for everybody. Not knowing this man still has hatred for y'all, man. Slavery and all that, Jim Crow time period. That wasn't that long ago. You still have people from that time period that are still here, that raised up children in that same mindset, right? That hatred is instilled within them. even though they go out in public and they smile to your face, right? But what? Hey, that's in the scriptures. Let me get that. Um, curse inwardly, right here. Psalm 62 and verse 4 says, they only consult to cast him down from his excellency. They delight in lies. They bless with their mouth, but they curse inwardly. Right. That's their only purpose, man, to cast us down, right? But in front of our face, they tell us lies, them sweet little lies. They bless us and all this and that. But it says, but they curse inwardly, inside in their heart, in their mind. They really hate y'all jakes, man. They can't stand y'all. And here you are over here cheesing right beside them, taking pictures and shit. Come on, Jake, you gotta wake up. But going back, I'm gonna read this again. First Thessalonians 5 and verse 3. For when they shall say peace and safety, again, that's what Trump promised everybody, peace and safety. It says, then sudden destruction cometh upon them, right? Bringing America great again, being the America's or being the world's top economy again, being on top again, right? But then what? It says, then sudden destruction cometh upon them. You see? So Esau's trying to get to that pinnacle level, but at that pinnacle, the scriptures talk about, man, in the fullness of his sufficiency, he shall be in straits. This man's about to reach his fullness, but he ain't going to reach it because in his fullness, right then, he's going to get taken down, right? So that sudden destruction will come, man. And it's going to take you, Jakes, too, if you don't repent, right? The scriptures talk about, let me see, those that are found among them. Let me see if I can find it. Bear with me. Can't remember exactly how it goes. Bear with me. Salakia. Trying to find this. Man. Yeah, I can't find it. Salakia. Can't remember how exactly it goes. I know something along the lines that those that be found among them shall be killed by the sword or shall die by the sword, something along those lines. But yeah, man, hey, the point is to separate yourself, man, right? Turn back to Yahweh Shem El Shai, because as we see, this man is setting up the stage to come after you, Jakes. He's already going after the northern tribes. You already have a couple of things, in the works. This man trying to come against the prophets, right? Calling us prophets of doom and, all this stuff, talking about how they got to do something about us, right? Because ultimately, we're the biggest threat. We're the biggest threat to them, right? But seeing that the prophets are Jake, they're going to come after all of y'all, man. They're going to come after, all the tribes, right? But it says, for when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them as travail upon the woman with child, and they shall not escape, right? You won't be able to escape this. If you're 2/3, an unbeliever, you ain't going to escape this, right? Only the elect are going to be, delivered out of these various situations that's coming, right? But, with Trump, coming into office, this comes to mind. Revelation 13 and verse 11, it says, and I beheld another beast coming out of the earth, and he had two horns like a lamb, and he spake as a dragon. Right now, we're starting to see this man start to speak as a dragon, man. All the things that he spoke about, and trying to make it sound good to the people. Shit, even what's crazy is that even some of the Latin tribes voted for this man. even though he talked about getting rid of all the immigrants. So all these people's damn family members, grandma, grandpa, they're out of here, which is crazy, man. But hey, it is where it is, man. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these people who voted, like I said, voted for Trump. Hey, you're gonna get what's coming to you, man. You asked for them. You asked for this man. So whenever you start hurting, you start crying, you start going through that anguish, hey, don't start crying. Don't come running to us, man. You're gonna have to eat that, right? But again, now this man is starting to speak as a dragon. You know, now we're starting to see uh uh them draconian laws start coming into place, right? And it's only going to get worse. It's only going to intensify as as time goes by. More and more executive orders, man. More and more, you know, drastic laws. Because one of the drastic laws, that he came up with was I believe it's still in this article, um, which they're talking about. They're going to have to go to court for this. But right here, the immigration at the and the border, it says bar asylum. It says for newly arriving at the southern border. But the main one I'm talking about is this one: move to end birthright citizenship. It says, which is guaranteed by the 14th Amendment for the children of undocumented immigrants. The president cannot change the Constitution on his own, so it is not yet clear how Mr. Trump plans to withhold the benefits of citizenship to a group of people born in the United States. Any move is all but certain to be challenged in court, right? So that's one of the major ones, right? Because really, why the real reason why he's doing this is because he doesn't want any more you Issacharites coming through the border, having a child here, born here, and then through him gain citizenship, right? Because Jake has exploited that, for for a while now, you know. But hey, but that just goes to show you, man, this man is coming with them is coming with them coming with them shits, man. And like I said, it's just gonna get worse. I mentioned to you, the firing squad and the guillotine, right? He's gonna bring that out too, you know. Um, what else does it say? Right, suspend the refugee admissions program, declare migrant crossings along the U.S. Mexico border to be a national emergency. That's crazy. I mean, you know, and the thing is, Esau's got sleeper cells from all these other countries in here, like Russians, them Elamites, right? You got the Ishmaelites, you got Ammonites, Moabites that came through the border. You know what I'm saying? Some of them, like I said, are sleeper cells sent from these other countries, America's enemies. But yet, who are they portraying to be the face of all the evil, of all the bad, all the terrorist attacks and all this and that, all the crimes, the major threat is you Jakes, you tribes. I remember hearing the border czar. I forgot his name, but they call him the border czar, and he was mentioning that the cartel has killed more Americans than any terrorist group or whatever in the history of America, because all these Americans pretty much are smoking up that fentanyl and taking all the drugs. So because of that, now they're making it seem like you Jakes that's coming through the border, they're painting y'all as being worse than these you know what I'm saying, than these terrorist attacks, right? Which is crazy, man. Let me see. Right, it says right there, consider uh, designated cartels as foreign terrorist organizations, but not knowing that, man, it's really you Edomites that created these cartels, man. They show you this in all the movies. how they supply them, they teach them and all this and that. They show them the trade routes and all this and that. But yet they point the finger at Jake. Man, let me see. Right, tariff trade, more tariffs, energy and environment. Let me see. TikTok ban. Right, so that's pretty much. I mean, that's a lot of stuff. There's a lot of stuff here, but like I said, I don't want to make this, crazy long. I just wanted to touch on that point, right? On how this man is just, man. As soon as he came into office, man, we knew what he was going. I mean, we expected him. Excuse me, we expected him, to do what he did, man. But this man just came with it. You know what I'm saying? It really, um, pretty much my expectations were lower than not than what he exceeded my expectations is what I need to say. Is what I mean to say. Right? He exceeded my expectations. Um I want to get another precept. This is that other one is still on top of my mind. Oh yeah, Isaiah 13. That's what it was. It just not hit me. Right here. Isaiah 13 and 15. Going to these Jakes that voted for Trump and siding along America, right? Because they don't understand that judgment is coming. Judgment is coming for America. As we see this man rising, hey, well, as we see the left hand rising, hey, we're going to start seeing the right hand start to rise as well. But it says, Isaiah 13 and 15, everyone that is found shall be thrust through, and everyone that is joined unto them shall fall by the sword. So all you jakes that voted, man, that is siding with America, that's voting for Trump, that supports Trump, you know what I'm saying? If you don't repent, ultimately you're going to be destroyed right along with this man and his system, right? Nuclear destruction is being set, right? Is being prepared for this place, right? Let me get that. The sword is sharpened. Let me see. Ezekiel 21. Bear with me. Yeah, I'll just start at verse 8. It says, again, the word of Yahweh came unto me, saying, Son of man, prophesy and say, thus saith Yahweh, say, a sword is sharpened, and also furbished. It is sharpened to make a sword slaughter. It is furbished that it may glitter. Should we then make mirth? It contemneth the rod of my son as every tree. Right. So that sword that being sharpened is them ICBM missiles. Right. Like again, they're promising you peace and safety, but then sudden destruction. Best believe we're gonna start seeing some more action and more what would you call it? Um, adversity, I guess you could say. You know, with Trump being in office. Best believe you're gonna start seeing more talks of war, more things is gonna amplify. You see what I'm saying? Things is just gonna amplify. And we're gonna start seeing, maybe this man might, institute some more executive orders to start building up the nuclear stockpile. Stop building up more missiles, more nuclear missiles, right? Because that's the time we're coming into, man. Where war is about to be, declared, right? I mean, of course, we understand. We got a couple things that got to happen first, right? Uh, MOTB first and foremost, right? Jacob's trouble again, also have to come first. But we're gonna start seeing all these things, what I'm saying, start to come to pass in these days, and you know, the prophet's been warning Jake. The warning has gone out. So Jake can't say that they haven't heard this before, right? The scriptures talk about. Let me get it. The cloak. Let me see. John 15 and 22. If I had not come and spoken unto them, they had not sinned. But now they have no cloak for their sin. And how is the Most High, or how is Yahweh Shah, or Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shah, speaking unto you, Jakes, right now through the prophets? That's how the word of the Most High is being proclaimed. We are the mouthpieces of the Lord, right? So us doing these videos, through the spirit power of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai is essentially Yahweh Shah, Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shah speaking through us, right? But it says again, if I had not come and spoken unto them, they had not had sin, but now they have no cloak for the sin. So now you heard the truth. Now that you know better, you gotta do better, right? Otherwise, you're gonna be held responsible. Your blood is gonna be upon your own hands, right? But anyway, that was pretty much it. I pray this lesson was edifying. I'm gonna go ahead and close it out by giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rachah HaKodash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who taught me this truth and rule well. Peace and blessings unto the hopeful elect, pushing his word throughout the four corners of the earth in truth, righteousness, and sincerity. Until the next time, I'm gonna say, Shalom, Kwam Yasha Allah.